It is a great day for travel. Come along with us as we take you on a deck-by-deck tour of Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Star of the Seas. From aft to forward, from port to starboard, we'll give you the layout of the world's largest cruise ship to help you make the most of your time on board.
Well, it is a great day for travel, and it is a great day to take you on a tour of Royal Caribbean's newest Icon-class ship, Star of the Seas. Okay, so we're going to start off the tour on the first publicly accessible floor, which is deck number 3, which really there's not a lot going on here other than one big thing for me and Melanie personally. Of course, you guys know that we are music lovers, so Music Hall is right here. And then straight ahead of me right here is the Medical Center. The only other thing on this level is the main dining hall, which I will take you over there and show you that in a moment. But before that, let's walk through Music Hall. All right, so Music Hall is a multi-level, it is multi-level. We are coming in on the deck 3 level, as I stated, and there is the upper level up here that is accessible. There is a door up there that gets you through, gets you in on deck number 4. But a lot of your trivia and games and things like that, for the most part, are going to happen in here. And I love I love how this is decorated. All of the posters. Hello. Hello. Hey. All of these posters and memorabilia and everything are awesome. I mean, come on. Aerosmith. I mean, all of them. And I tell you, one I saw here last night, I noticed on this other wall. I did not have the opportunity to go over there and check it out, but they've got some gold and platinum record awards over here. One that is of particular interest to me. And of course, here's the bar area. Right there in the upper right, Metallica. All right. Okay, and like I said, there is an entrance on deck 4 for the upper level of Music Hall, and so you do get access to this upper level on deck 4, from deck 4. Okay, deck 4 also gives you access to the Royal Theater. Also get access from deck 5 as well. As of right now, I cannot go in there and show you any footage. They are in final, I guess you'd say final practice runs or setting up for the show, the Back to the Future musical. So unfortunately, don't have access in there as of right now. Okay, all the way to the aft side on deck 3 is the main dining room. And I'm just going to see if I can poke my head in here and give a quick look in here and let you know. Hello. Let's go do a quick video. Thank you. Okay, as you can see, the main dining room does encompass decks 3, 4, and 5. back on deck 4, coming through the music hall, it does give you access to the casino. Right through here on the back end, on the back side of the music hall. And then outside of the casino, this brings you to the middle section of the main dining. Okay, so continuing on the tour here, we are on deck 5, which is kind of the main indoor area of the Star of the Seas, which is the promenade. As you can see behind me, the entranceway to the upper level of the Royal Theater. But we're going to be walking from forward to aft and give you an idea of what all is on here, again, on deck 5 promenade. So first of all, you do have your shopping over here. Your Effie and Solera Beauty is over here on your right side, along with, of course, as I keep saying, the world famous Sorrento's pizza. Arguably the best pizza on the seas. A lot of people will say MSC has it. I don't know. It depends. It really depends. But in general, I hear a lot of people saying that this is the best. But it's all a matter of opinion. But the open late, after you've been out drinking, you're going to end up over here getting some late night pizza. And across from Sorrento's is one of my favorite spots, although I've not been there, have not really done anything in this time, but typically in any of the ships is the karaoke spot. It's my favorite spot. So you have Spotlight Karaoke right here on this left-hand side. Over here, you got your higher-end handbags and the collection. So, all right, Starbucks over here on the left. You've got bar 1400 here on the left as well. All right, 1400 bar here on deck 5. It's going to be your craft cocktail bar for the most part. There are other bars that do have specialty craft cocktails and do craft cocktails, but this seems to be kind of the main one. Good Manhattans, old fashions, really any of those higher tier cocktails, let's call them. Really neat spot with these floor to ceiling windows, looking out over the ocean. Really nice spot to hang out. And outside of 1400 is the jogging track that goes all the way around the ship. And of course, right here, the centerpiece of the Icon class ships, the Pearl. And I don't need to forget the Royal Caribbean store right there. All right, again, continuing to the aft of the ship. Over here on the left-hand side is the Thorn and Thistle, which is the English-style pub. Okay, the Thorn and Thistle is the English pub here on board, and this is a good spot for nightlife. It is a beautiful decor in here, really well done. You can see they actually have darts back here in the corner. And most nights, I don't want to say every night, but I'm pretty sure it's every night, but at least most nights, they do have a live acoustic guitar performer up here on the stage. Really good spot for nightlife. And over here you have guest services on the right. And on the right, you have port merchants. You get your liquor and cigarettes and things of that nature. And the next cruise, because you know you're going to want to book your next cruise, which of course you should come through Diserella Travel to do that. And then continuing on in here is another entrance, the upper level entrance to the main dining room. Okay, continuing on, we are on deck 6, forward, headed towards the aft, here in the elevator banks. And so on in this particular area right here, again, this is continuing more or less the promenade. This is on the forward side of the promenade. And let's see, over here on the left, let me get this turned around. Actually, let's start behind me. So behind me, you do have the Crown Lounge, which is the lounge for Diamond, Diamond Plus, and Pinnacle members of the loyalty program. So that is here, like I said, on deck 6. Then there is the escape room, which you do have to have appointments for, here on the left. Melanie is talking about us doing this later. I'm not sure, though, whether or not we're going to end up having time to do that. And then the fitness center is just down this way. So it is down this hallway. I will probably go down there a little bit later and take some pictures. They've got some stuff going on in here, putting up some art. So I will probably make my way down there later and get some pictures. All right, now actually going back out into the actual promenade part of deck 6. You do have over here dueling pianos. Like I said, we were in here last night at the end of the night. The piano bar seems to stay open as really one of the last places to get a drink, last bars open, other than the casino, of course, and maybe Music Hall. But I believe Music Hall actually closes a little bit before the dueling pianos. I could be wrong. But this was a lot of fun. But I would definitely say get here early because it was packed. And like I think I mentioned, bring some money to be sure that you get your song played. Over here to the right is the attic, which is the comedy club. Have not been able to go in there as of yet. I was about to walk in there, and a gentleman walked out and actually locked the doors, so cannot get in there, unfortunately, as of now. So they do have two on either side. You've got corridors, lack of a better term, hallways, that make the way around into the other areas here. And so right here you have Giovanni's, of course, the Italian restaurant on board. Very good Italian food.
Hi. Hello. How are you? Thank you. Okay. What was the about? Yes, but so basically, they're but you know, if you have the
And then over here, the Schooner Bar, which is the piano bar. As obviously you have the dueling pianos down there, but this is more of your mainly relaxed. But he does play some. They do tend to play some a little more upbeat, raucous stuff now and again. But it is more of your traditional piano bars as opposed to obviously the dueling piano type.
If you add a tip, like say when you add a tip. Bro, I can't wait to take my hair out.
And over here is what I would say is the expanded version of one of the popular spots on all of the other Royal Caribbean ships is Boleros, your Latin music and a Latin bar. And this gets pretty rocking at night. A lot of great drinks. They have a really good drink menu. And just a beautiful area. All right, continuing on back here, we are behind, as you can see, behind the Pearl. And this area, the Pearl Cafe area, I already gushed about it a couple days ago when we first got on board. Just an absolutely gorgeous area. Nice to come and hang out here with a beer, a coffee, grab a little bite to eat over here. They have these quick serve changes throughout the day and by the day. But actually, let's see, these look like it's the same ones we had. Yeah, yep, same ones that we had yesterday, I guess it was. So it doesn't look like they've changed it. I know typically they will change, throughout the day, or at least daily, but it doesn't look like they've changed it as of yet. So, and as you can see, this leads up to deck 7, to Central Park, or 7 or 8. Where am I now? Leads you up to Central Park. And then coming back around this way, let's see. This brings us right back around to where we started. Just some sitting areas and leading us back over to the attic. Okay, so right here at the aft end of deck 6, actually there are 2 other places that I missed yesterday. Before you go through to Surfside, over here to the left is Playmakers, which is the sports bar, and Absolute Zero, which is the skating rink, the ice skating rink. And over here to the right is Adventure Ocean, which is the kids club. Now, we cannot go in there and film, so just know that's where it is. But over here to the left, you come through this shopping area. Of course, they've got plenty of shops everywhere so you can spend your money. And right here is Playmakers. So you've got skee ball and basketball. You got some the retro Pac-Man and Donkey Kong over there on the arcade side. But Playmakers is great. I'm actually disappointed that we did not realize that it was back here. I knew that there was a Playmakers, but it just kind of, I guess, just skipped my mind or whatever as to where it was. So we have not spent any time back here. So might have to make it over here maybe for lunch or something, because I've always enjoyed their food. And of course, you can tell the atmosphere is really, really nice for a sports bar. And Sailor is over there still getting attention. And then through Playmakers, over here is Absolute Zero. Actually, it's not through here, it's down here. And it is shut off right now, so I cannot go down and show you the ice rink. But hopefully we'll be able to get in there later and bring that to you. And then over here is Social, what is that? This is the Teenage Social Club. So again, we can't go in there and show it, but this is where it is through Playmakers next to the ice rink. So now we are on deck 7, which is Surfside here on, of course, the aft. So this is what has more or less replaced the boardwalk, or it is a newer concept of the boardwalk that's on the other ships, the Oasis class ships and whatnot. So of course you got to have the carousel there. You've got the Surfside Eatery over here on the left. All right, so I'm gonna go in here to Surfside Eatery, show you what's up in here. I made a comment before that I thought it was a replacement or new concept, but a replacement for Johnny Rockets. And I don't think that's exactly the case. I think they just didn't put a Johnny Rockets on here. And because this is a quick serve, or actually kind of buffet, I guess you'd say. So it is not your hamburgers and whatnot like Johnny Rockets would have had. That's going to be up there at the Surfside Bites.
And so this is complimentary. Did you mention that? This is not a surcharge. And it's, you know, some things here for the adults, but then they've got like your chicken tenders. Usually today is breaded fish. They had, yesterday they had, oh, well, they've got like little grilled cheese hot dogs, mini pizza. Yesterday, and I'll show you the pictures, they had Thor's Hammer, taquitos, and Spider-Man pizza. And so they had like a whole Marvel theme spread, yeah.
So it does change?
It does, a little bit.
And so
but
back
still,
over here.
it's meant to be kid-friendly.
So back over here then is your dining area.
And then the seating outside as well.
And like she said, there is seating out here as well. Over here is the arcade. Let's run in there real quickly and show you what's in the arcade. I did go in here yesterday or the day before. They don't have any retro games. They are all newer games. And there's really not a lot in here, to be honest with you. A lot of these games of chance, claw games, etc. Some air hockey. And then, all right, so coming out of there and headed further back to the aft, Obviously, this is really, really kids area, but there's plenty for adults to do here too. In fact, there's a bar over here to the left. I'll have to show you. You've got some good drinks. So you can get your soft serve ice cream over here. It is called Sprinkles, but they don't have sprinkles. Seems like a missed opportunity. The Surfside Bites, which when I was out here the other day, that looks really good. That food looks really, really good. Give you an idea of what they've got. Popcorn, chicken, hot dog, cheeseburger, pizza, French fries, and let's see, cinnamon sugar churros, confetti cookie, and fruit skewer. That's what you can get at Surfside Bites. And over here to the right is Pier 7, which...
It's a reservation restaurant. They serve a brunch and dinner. Brunch, lunch, and dinner.
All right.
But you do need reservations, and it is an additional cost.
Can we go in? Let's go in real quickly.
Yeah, you can probably just hop in there and...
Hello. All right, so as Melanie was saying, this is a very small restaurant. It is an extra charge, and you do need reservations in here. So just want to show you the interior of it real quickly, and then I will go outside and show you the menu that's on the board. So there is your menu. All right. And as you saw, over here is the splash pad for the kiddos. And a nice sitting area. Now there is another pool, kind of I'd almost call it a wading pool. Yeah, pretty much it's a wading pool back here at the back. Get some really good views hanging out in there, and looking out the back on sea days like this, or especially for sail away. And then really the last thing out here, and this is another new concept for Royal Caribbean, is the Lemon Post Bar.
This is an adult and children's bar. They have drinks that are non-alcoholic, obviously, fun drinks. It's meant to be where the parents and the adult and the kids can have their pretty refreshments.
So I know initially the advertising for this was kind of calling it Mommy and Me Cocktails, which I don't know about that as the advertising. Doesn't seem like a real good idea, but that is the idea behind it. They do specialize in cocktails, both non-alcoholic and alcoholic. There's your menu. But they do have some very good drinks.
These drinks,
oh yes,
are incredibly sweet.
Yes.
I will say. So don't give this to your child if you do not want them to be hyped up on sugar.
Yes, it was ridiculously sweet. I had one sip and dumped it. All right, so here's some more of the splash pad over here, and another sitting area. All right, well, that is it for Deck 7. Let's move on up to Deck 8. All right, so we are on Deck 8, continuing the tour. And it, of course, is my favorite part of any cruise ship, Central Park. So starting out over here, to your right is all of your shops and everything. You can go high-end shops. You can spend a lot of money. So we're going to go over here to the left because I don't have the money to spend over there. And over here is Lou's, which is a new concept on board these Icon class ships. I don't think it's open, but it is a blues nightclub, blues and jazz nightclub.
Yep, we're going to spend some time there tonight.
Yeah, we need to. We have not spent any time there. Ran through there yesterday at one point, but that was about it. So, and there's always some music going on in here, always a good time. At night, it's obviously very chill. They actually pipe in the piano player from Lou's out here into Central Park. And so over here to the right, you do have Park Cafe, which is, you guys should have seen in some of our other videos. Nice place, grab and go type fare. So as you can see, get some of your grab-and-go sandwiches, fruit cups, sweets and desserts. And what they are very well known for is their Kimmelweck sandwich, roast beef sandwich. And you can get your salad on. And then over here is your sitting area, your seating, and also, as you saw, there is a seating area outside as well. On both sides, and there's nice little chill spots to chill everywhere out here. You can see over here, benches everywhere.
Now this is different than on the Oasis class ships because you have the stairway that leads down to the Royal Promenade. Leads actually down to Pearl Cafe, and from there you can go through the Pearl and down to the Promenade. Quick little cut through. Love that aspect, that feature.
And over here on the left, just past that spot, is the is Izumi and Izumi in the Park, where you can get over here at the Izumi in the Park. You can get, what are the bubble cones?
Bubble cones with ice cream.
Yeah.
Matcha, that sort of thing. You can get dumplings. You can get sushi to go, and so that's a big favorite of everyone.
And then, of course, the regular, the Izumi restaurant is just down past there. We'll be down there in a minute, but then over here to the right is the Trellis Bar, which is famous on all your Royal Caribbean ships. And then you have Chops Grill, which is the steakhouse. And then over here is the actual Izumi restaurant. Hello.
Oh, the leftover is for me.
Okay, just inside from Central Park, as you are heading forward the ship, is Lincoln Park Supper Club, which we were able to do on the first night. and hopefully we can get some quick pictures. Hello, how you doing? So you guys should have seen the video from the first night we were able to have dinner in here, and it is quite the experience. It is an additional charge, and you do have to make reservations, and should probably do so well as quickly as you can, because it does sell out. And be prepared if you do drink. They do pairings for everything, including the drinks, the cocktails, and it's quite a few. Decks 9 through 11 are cabins, and deck 12 right here is actually the spa is the only thing on here other than cabins as well. But the main entrance is where?
On deck 14. I don't think there is a deck 13 like a lot of our ships. It's a 2-story spa on decks 12 and 14 with the main entrance on 14.
Okay, like we said, came up to deck 14 for the main entrance to the spa, Vitality at the Sea. And it does have a juice bar just inside here to the right, Vitality Cafe.
Capture.
Now, obviously, we won't be able to go back and show you any of the rooms or anything, any of the actual spa back there, but just show you in here a little bit. And you do have
Capture.
Makeup and everything in here. I guess that's what that is. Excuse me for not really knowing. Looks like that's what that is. So ladies can come in here and get their makeup did. Okay, so came back over here because I wasn't sure if we were allowed to come in here, but we are. So Melanie?
So this is your salon area for haircuts, blowouts, nail salon services, pedicures, all of that. Makeup, if they do makeup application, I'm not sure. Looks like they might, but
That's what this would be, wouldn't it?
or I guess it's just hair. But yeah, so those hair and nail salons, make sure they're looking the best. Or, you know, if you're doing like a wedding on board or a special ceremony or something like that, then you might want to definitely use this, or maybe just for formal night.
Now, I'll have to verify with Melanie. I do think that most of the juices and everything are included in the drink package. Melanie, verify as far as what's included with the drink package in here, or is this extra?
I'll have to verify that because we've never done it before. So
Yeah,
I'll have
I
to
think
verify.
it's included, but we will verify, and I'll put it on screen here. But just to give you an idea of
Capture.
what they do offer.
For the smoothie, it's coming with banana mix with strawberry blueberry.
There is the menu. Okay, so we did order a smoothie over here, and we did verify that this is included with what?
Both the refreshment and the deluxe package. You would think as many times as I have sailed on Royal Caribbean, we've had the beverage package, and as much as I sell it, I would know this, but I'll be honest, I just wanted to be 100% sure. So,
All right, so it is included. All right, one of the cool things that they have on a lot of the Royal ships, actually, but is they have a piano player, as you can see, a pianist that he actually will roll into the elevators, and so you should have seen some of that video on some of the other videos that we put out, or if not, I'll insert some of it right here. But he is a lot of fun. Be sure that you're walking around with some cash to tip the guy, because he is a lot of fun. He deserves some extra money. All right, while the players continue to play, we are on deck 15 at the Aquadome. This is on the aft end of deck 15. And they have done, it's absolutely gorgeous in here. This is where the water shows happen. And we did catch a very little bit of it last night. And actually, even though I'm not really into these cruise shows and everything, to be honest, but I was thoroughly impressed with the little bit that I saw. And this is really neat in these with the way that they have now enclosed this for the pool and everything for the shows, as opposed to where it used to be on the back and open air, on the aft, I should say, and open air. It is enclosed, and they've made it. They've put a lot more around it, as you can see. Hooked, the seafood restaurant, is over here to the left, and then over here is, what does this smell? It's a
Royal bling. So it's
royal bling.
blingy jewelry with the royal logo.
All right. So, show you some of this in here. The royal bling. Whoop, sorry. Sorry. So the royal bling. Let's see. What is the cheapest thing in here? Because I don't know what. I'm sure that I probably couldn't afford even whatever the cheapest item is. And even if I could, I wouldn't. Okay, the chalice. Hello.
I really wish this were yesterday in my pretty blue outfit, but come take my picture. And I have no makeup on today, so oh well.
All right, well, continuing on here through the Aquadome. So you do have the Aquadome Market over here as well, which is grab and go.
This is much like the galley concept, I feel like, on Virgin.
Yeah, not as large.
No, but it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, somewhat like that. Yeah, I'll agree there, because you do have different food stations, different types of food. There's a barbecue. Well, first of all, you got La Cosita. I can't speak. But you can see the different foods. You got barbecue down over here, or they did yesterday. Oh, it's down there. You got your Mediterranean. Here's the barbecue I keep trying to comment about. You got your Mai Tai. And get your crepes over here. And then your sitting area. All right, so coming out of the Aquadome Market here, going the other way, you can get in going right out of the Aquadome Market, but they have it blocked off there for production reasons as of now. So we will take you around over here past Hooked. Okay, so this brings us over to the Overlook. Hello. So this is a really nice area. Just a nice chill area. Nice and quiet. I can repeat that. Can't repeat that too much. But absolutely gorgeous views.
And Brent, real quick, I just want to point out these two pods here. They have little staircases that go up, and they're actually seating areas.
Oh, nice.
They're really beautiful places to sit and quiet and work, or just read a book, relax. This whole
Very
area
nice.
is, I really love it.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. Hello. That makes it even better. And as you saw, there was a bar behind me right there. And there is one up here as well that is a coffee bar. Excuse me. So they do, it's rye and beans. So they do coffee and coffee based cocktails and tea cocktails. And as you can see, it circles around through the overlook, circles back around over here, back into the Aquadome. All right, guys, so we went up and decided to change clothes because pretty much the rest of this is going to be outdoors around the pools and whatever. So we figured we'd get into the right attire. So after we get done, we can just hang at the pool for a little bit. So continuing on with deck 15 right here, we are on the aft end and are going into Windjammer, which is the buffet, of course. So let's check it out. All right. Now, I'm not sure what this was all about. Didn't know about this. All right. So I'm not going to do a real extensive anything in here. You get the idea. It's your typical buffet. They do a very good job, though, with the kind of the flow of people. The way that they have this laid out is it's good on all the ships, but especially on these Icon class ships. They do a very good job of kind of, I guess you would call it people control, herding people to some extent. They have plenty of stations throughout, and you've got another side over there, of course, a whole other side to the buffet, the Windjammer, and all the way to the back here. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's amazing to me how, there's so many people on board, but you really wouldn't know it. Everybody, again, talks about these mega ships being so crowded, and I guess they can be, but this one has not been. And from folks that we have talked to that have been on Icon, they've made the same comment that it's just, with as large as it is, and the way that, again, for lack of a better term, they're able to kind of herd people, I don't really know another way to put it, but there are plenty of places for everybody. It's a nice big ship, very well put together. All right, so that gives you the layout for the most part of Windjammer. Like I said, it's basically just a mirror image of this side over on that side. Okay, once again, still on 15, across from Windjammer is the entrance to the lowest level of the outdoor area midship with all the pools and everything.
The pool decks.
The pool decks is what I'm trying to say, exactly. And this is Chill Island is what this is called. So come and check it out. All right, like I was saying in there in Windjammer, they do a very good job of having enough of everything, enough pools, seating, and everything. They do a very good job. Nowhere seems particularly too crowded. And of course, the lime and coconut. You do have two of them, one here on 15 and one up on 16. You've always got to be sure when you come over here to get yourself the lime and coconut drink. Iconic, no pun intended, iconic cocktail here on the Royal Caribbean ships. And as you can see, this leads in directly into the Aquadome market. And looking down over the beautiful Central Park area. Got some ping pong, table tennis in here. Definitely lives up to the name, Chill Island. Lots of places out here to chill. I think they've expanded the number of hot tubs on this this class ship, the Icon and Star. And here's the other side of the lime and coconut, a little less busy on this side. And of course, over here, you got your food stations, Cantina Fresca in El Loco Fresh area. Cantina Fresca. Really good. Well, that's the bar, obviously. But really good grab and go, excuse me, Mexican food. Burritos, salsa. Let's see here. All right, coming out here to Thrill Island. Very first thing here on your right is Deserted, which is the milkshake bar, which this is not included. This is an extra charge. And this is where you get your crazy milkshakes, as you can see. And I didn't realize you can actually get them with your choice of adult, I guess, spirits added.
Are these included with the drink package? Oh, they're not.
Okay, right here is the menu for your milkshakes at Deserted. And you'll notice at the bottom, or not at the bottom, at the side of each of the names that do have a number there. That is your cost for each of these. It is not included in any of the drink packages. These at the bottom, the classic shakes and floats, those are included at the deluxe level package. All right, going around from coming out of Deserted and coming down a little further to the right is Base Camp. So this is a place to come and get your food, your provisions, as it were. Kind of a quick bites.
Burgers, fries, tots, tenders, chicken tenders, and a delicious smash burger. Y'all try the smash burger. It is so good.
And one thing I've noticed on this ship is the Coke stations are everywhere. They've done a very good job getting them throughout the ship. On a lot of other ships, there's just not enough. They're few and far between, but they've done a great job of getting them just about everywhere. So you can actually get use out of the drink package.
And of course, you're never far from a bar here on Icon class ships, bar or food. So we've got
Absolutely.
the bar here. Up ahead we have Lost Dunes mini golf. Fun thing to do on a sea day.
You were saying they have competitions?
Yes, usually on at least one sea day there's like a little competition.
All right.
And then we have our slide tower staircases back here, a couple of them.
Yeah, they've got tons of slides. I don't recall. How many slides do you recall?
What's that?
How many slides?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
And over here is
Like
the
six.
over here is the entrance to the
I
hideaway.
believe it is 6. That's why they call it Category 6,
Okay.
maybe.
Right over here is the entranceway to the hideaway, which is the 18 and up area. And it is absolutely gorgeous. Great infinity pool looking over the aft of the ship. And a lot of the day beds and things like that are over here that you can rent for the day.
And as usual, I am unaware of the pricing, but we will try and put some of that in here.
These day beds here along the edge, you can rent those. They have different prices depending on whether it's a sea day or a port day. I haven't really seen them being used much, although it looked like they were all sold out for our sailing or close to selling out, so I do think.
And this is looking down technically on deck 15, but you see the Oasis pool, not Oasis pool, the infinity pool right there. And coming back around over this direction to the left, where we went to the right over to Hideaway, come over to the left and there is some sitting areas over here that look over the Hideaway, the infinity pool right here. And of course over here into the area with the slides. And I believe, let's see here, yes, over here is where you get your mats and everything for the slides, and another sitting area on this end as well. And the entranceway to the flow rider. Right here on the other side of base camp is the rock wall, the rock climbing wall called Adventure Peak. And over here you have Crown's Edge, which is basically a zip line. But what it does is if you see that plank running, not plank, but if you see the bridge going across, you walk across there over to a plank, and that plank actually falls out from under you and you come around this bar over the water, out over the water and back around over to there. Yeah, I don't guess I'm going to be doing that. We had talked about it. We had talked about me doing that. I've done some of those type things, but hanging out over the water like that with feet dangling, I don't think so. Not for me, not yet. I might do it next time we're on an Icon class ship. We'll see. All right, so right under where the bridge is the spot where you sign up for Crown's Edge. And then continuing around over here, headed back to the forward section of deck 16.
Where the band that plays usually in the afternoon for the pool music sets up here. Lots of loungers, and you've got your casitas also that you can rent. And they come with these extra little loungers as well. Loungers and seating areas.
And right over here you do have what I would say is the second level, if you will, of lime and coconut, as you have the one there on 15. And actually though, this is the lime and coconut frozen station.
be honest with you, I didn't even realize that until just now. And a nice, another nice look over down into Central Park. Circling back around the other side of Lime and Coconut. And first of all, there's more of the casitas that she was talking about. Those would actually be awesome. But circling over here is another one of the new concept bars that they have on the Oasis class ships, which is Swim and Tonic. So there's been a little bit of controversy in regards to Swim and Tonic, both on Icon of the Seas, and they took care of it here before the first sailings for Star of the Seas, and they have changed the policy on Icon of the Seas. So originally this was not an 18 and up area. They did allow children in, but due to a lot of complaints, they decided to change that policy, and it is now 18 and up.
Good morning, everyone. It is our last day here on board, but Brett and I have been tag teaming this ship tour since it is so huge. And this morning I am up early and I am on deck 17, which is pretty much as high as we can go. Deck 18 is part of the suite area, so we won't be going in there. There is a suite area on 17 as well, but we are here midship, and let me take you along. Up here we have Cloud 17, I'll show you in a second, and Sports Court, so let's start there. I have not been up here yet, so I am finding out at the same time as you what this all looks like and what is up here. Let's find out. Okay, so it looks like we've got the pickleball courts and the basketball, tennis, all that up here. Some kids playing some games early this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yep, basically a sports court. I do not see anyone up and out playing pickleball though, but I know that is a popular thing to do here, and you can see they have up here some seating if you just want to come and watch. Good morning. Looks like they're getting ready for some stuff. Oh, I bet they're having yoga up here or something. All right, we'll head back over to Cloud 17 now, which is off the other side of the ship. Okay, so this is a smoking area directly here. Over here, you can see part of Thrill Island there, the slides. That big fun slide that hangs over the side of the ship for those who are adventurous. But yeah, a smoking section right here. Oh, that's cool. They have a TV so you can watch the game or whatever. Good view of the pool. A couple people out taking advantage of the low crowds here in the early morning for a swim. Nice. Look at the view. So it looks like 17, deck 17 here is really only half the ship. Over there, that would be deck 16, one deck below. It is a little windy up here, and I love these little walking paths. Need to get down to, I think it's deck 4 or 5, where they have the walking path. Get some steps in, get some exercise, burn off some of these calories. All right, so this is part of lime and coconut up here. Morning. And you see they have a little pool up here, one of the 11 pools. I believe it's 11. Take this picture here. I guess it'll be opening fairly soon.
That's a wrap of our tour of Star of the Seas. We hope you found the video informational. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like, a share, and be sure to subscribe as we have a lot more to come. Please be sure to reach out to Diserella Travel at Diserella.com or just give us a call at 678-266-2473 and we can help you plan your next getaway. Until next time, ahoy!